What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This week has been a lot of things have happened this week with the Saab. Some unexpected turns, but everything always happens for a reason. It always all works out. So, as you saw in the last video, we figured out the HVAC system, which was the main reason why this car was sold. Thankfully, it was just a $100 harness. We refixed it, we replaced it. Now, the car sits currently without a windshield, because earlier in this video, in the next clip, I'll have you watch me take it out so you guys can learn how to do it. Alright guys, we got some good news here. Windshield is fully disconnected. My father and I are gonna lift it off and bring it outside. I would for sure be two hands. One here and then one on the outside. You ready?
One here?
And well, lift up. Okay. Now lift it from here.
Oh, it was not too bad.
No. Just don't be too be very gentle with it, yeah.
Get it shattered.
Alright guys, we freaking did it.
Yep. What are you going to do about this?
What? As you saw in the last video, we figured out the HVAC system, which was the main reason why this car was sold. Thankfully, it was just a $100 harness. We refixed it, we replaced it. Now, the car sits currently without a windshield, but also the HVAC system is not completely all put back together. So while Joe over here is cleaning the new glass that we got, because we pulled it from a parts car. There was a wrecked car locally that we pulled it from. We're gonna have Joe clean that up, and while Joe's cleaning it up, I'm just gonna wrap up the HVAC system, because with the glass out, it's easier to kind of work everything around there. And then we'll clean the car up, and then we'll reinstall the new windshield. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, be sure to subscribe, give this video a comment and a like, because you guys are always awesome with the support from all around the world. So thanks again. Let's get into this. All right, boys, we got the entire HVAC system wrapped up and secured, and we got the windshield wiper system back in place. If you guys recall from the last episode, if you haven't watched it, be sure to check it out, top corner here. We had the blower motor running at the end, but not that much air was getting into the cabin because we didn't have that cover on, so obviously the air was escaping. So now that we have everything put together, let's check it out.
Different one.
It is. Well, we got air coming in now, guys. Sounds better.
High speed.
That's high speed right there. What are you thinking? I turned it off. What do you think?
It's hanging on something.
Yeah, it smells like too from the poo that's in there. Alright guys, we have air coming in the car. It smells like crap. Actually, it doesn't smell that bad. It smells fine. What do you think? So, air's in the car now. We got a little bit of a noise coming in from the fan, so something's rubbing up on it. We gotta check it out. But the windshield is almost ready to be installed. So, let me check out this HVAC system here while the fan's making that rubbing noise, and then we will keep you updated here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Fan is on full blast. Air inside the car feels nice. Job well done there. So now we can go ahead and finish prepping this windshield. Alright guys, You saw the struggle bus and got this thing prepared. This adhesive, the adhesive we put on for windshield is obviously like a self-leveling, so even the factory welds around the frame of this, like from the roof to the pillars, isn't completely flush. So, you know, if you got extra rubber adhesive that's on there from the old windshield, it's, you know, it's all gonna kind of self-level. So don't be too concerned. At least I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead now, while Joe's finishing prepping this, I'm gonna prep the surfaces here and wipe the inside of the windshield here. Getting there, boys. Alright guys, just remember that these windshields have rain sensors, some of them, from like 03 onwards. Now this glass doesn't have a spot for it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put it in the same spot as it would if it was OEM. Alright guys, alright. We got the windshield prepped, we got the surfaces prepped, we cleaned everything, vacuumed all the dust out. I'm gonna go ahead now and lay the polyurethane adhesive that we got. So let's hope this goes smooth. Guys, so the last thing we're going to do here is put the cowl back on and the windshield wipers, and should be pretty much a wrap except for the one side of the molding. Let's do it. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night while this thing settles in and dries overnight, but it's pretty much back together 100% except for this side, so we'll keep you in the loop tomorrow on a status update. So this is it's still a little moist here, some of this, so I'm gonna let it sit overnight, but we got a new windshield in there. Like I said, that was not so much fun. But stay tuned, we're going to wrap this up tomorrow, and then maybe we'll water test it if it's nice out tomorrow. We've had a mild winter here, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that. Spray some water on the whole windshield there and make sure it's good. Oh, boys, look at this, boys. We got live action turboX 9.5 Aero. It's a good sight to see here. So the 9.5 here has been sitting for a couple days now in the hot sun since we've done some work on the interior, which will be next video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But it's been sitting in the hot sun, airing out, and of course the glue that we used for the windshield has actually settled, because when I touch the windshield it's not moving anymore like it was the first 24 hours of it sitting in there. So now that I know it's settled, I took the car last night around the block, nice and quiet in the car, and you know, no creaking noises from the windshield when the body rolls over bumps, you know, none of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take a little hose. We're going to test this thing. So let's do it. Guys, I also want to test the windshield rain sensor that's on the car. See if it's working. see how this held up inside, boys. Looks pretty dry in here. I don't see any water seepage along the edges. Everything looks good. Windshield wipers are actually in good shape too. I don't need to change them. Look at that. So that's cool. Alright guys, this is going to conclude this video. The theme of this build has been to work from the front all the way to back, all the way to the back of the car, rehabbing everything that needs to be rehabbed. We've taken care of everything in the engine bay. We've taken care of the windshield, the HVAC system at this point. The next thing that needs to happen is the interior cabin. So in this next episode, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for it. In the next episode, we're gonna be pulling out this seat to fix this seam, and we're gonna steam and scrub and vacuum all of the carpets in the car to make sure that this thing is back to OEM factory like new. Quote my words, like new, because I'm hoping to get it almost perfect. So be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment below, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed.